No, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am literally mad. I'm literally upset. I can't believe it. I missed the race. Can you imagine what JPS do? Me really mad right now. Just as they say on your mark, the light go away. Me can't believe it right now. Me still mad, me mad, me mad, me mad, me mad, me mad, me mad. It is just not the same. The replay is not the same. I'm literally mad, mad, mad. I'm so upset. I had to come on. I'm literally mad tonight. You never hear me get mad, right? But I'm really upset. You tell me now. Oh, JPS we go do that. Me not own a bill, not at all. I mean in the height of the race. Just as this they say on your mark, right away. Now people tell me how am I supposed to react to that? Hmm? Everything gone. And it take forever to come back. Oh, if you miss the race, miss the race. Me literally feel vexed right now. Me feel vexed. Me feel vexed. We can pour that back. Me pour that the girl. And I like rain or fall. No, me can't understand JPS. Anybody can tell me if them can't understand JPS. Now, if you hear the thunder roar, you have to wonder to yourself, say, if you hear the thunder roar, you have to look out and say, all right, let me make sure some of them charge up everything, right? No sun hot all day, we not rain on, so I don't know what JPS are good. So the other day I was on a live and somebody was saying JPS need a competition. Who agree with me? Said JPS needs a competition. You tell me no. In the heights of the everybody, all the entire world set man this a race here. And JPS go out? No people wanna tell me, wanna expect me to be here, right? If you are a fan, all if you're not fan and you know so the race are going, you know so Jamaica in the number one spot, you go want listen in, you go want tune in. Not true. No man, me vex so till trust me. And look here, Jamaicans are easy still, you know. Jamaicans are easy, right? Jamaicans are easy. No, we come second. I look at the girls them face. We come second, right? Me proud of them, you know. I love the girls them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Them come second and them begs. Them begs over the second place when them come. You can see it on them face. But listen, man, I'm proud of them, but I'm really upset right now. Me just can't talk about it. Me say me have to come on and hear what my people them I say. If you not, did you guys see the race? Did you see the race? Is it the same? Is it the same if you see it live or delayed? Is it the reaction the same for you? Because me I tell you say now, when the race starts, first of all, if you sit down, if you are sitting, let me use some English now. If you are sitting and the race start, what you gonna do? Tell me, type in the chat. What do you do if the race start and you're sitting? You won't say on the can't sit down. Me know just like me, me have to get up. I go stand up in front of the TV, right? Diane right now, me vex bad. You see, me can't even show my face tonight. Me can't show my face. Me vex, me vex. You read a book, pray for me, sister. Diane, pray for me. And pray for JPS. Because Trina is mad tonight. JPS make me mad. Eh? Then you can imagine it at the height of look here. This was the race of the season, you know. Everybody I look out for this race here. Me I tell you, right now me I talk to you. And my phone me I use and me I walk up and down feel me upset. You know, me couldn't use a laptop. Me have to use it now. Me can't move on because me tell you say, Diana, you sit down, for evening. I'm going to come in and I had a great day today. I had an excellent day today. And come in, relax, and ready. Me ready for the race. But they say, as listen me, Jordan. What's your thought of the race, though, Jordan? Me see you did live, but then your video become private. Me don't know what happened to you, Jordan. Hmm? What happened? Why your live was private? Because I came on and your live was private. What is your thought? What you think about the race? Tell me what you think about the race, Jordan. Like how the one day and she talk about say she name what then oh you nothing watch the race. Lady Scar, listen my man. Leon we were mad, right? The light just say on your mark. No, like me say everything in the community. Because I hear everybody say Jesus. Everybody when you come in a scheme, you could hear when you go to do it, you could hear everybody was so mad. Everybody was so mad with what happened. Right? They're not happy with Elaine. Listen, we have to cut her some slack. We now go. You see, when a man is down, me not want push. You know, go push another man down. And I was here watching the race in Jordan, and I was saying to myself, like when we see the replay, and the replay wasn't fun. The replay wasn't fun because already you hear the news, you know who are gonna win already. But I had to a good thing said nowadays, you can actually rewind, you can go back, right? So we were able to go back and see it, and we see what was happening, and we are say, why when we're looking at even though we no listen when my husband and I, we're already here watching the race, I mean, already she said Jamaica now win, but when we are watching the replay, we were hoping when they are watching, I said, watch it. Woman, we say, okay, Jamaica will take it still, and the race done already. You see what replay do? And that replay do to your mind, we want watch the thing live. Tell me no, we want justice. We need justice. We need justice for JPS. JPS need to go park somewhere because me tell you say in times like these we can't afford to have. They really expect too much of the men still. Never expect too much because we see what was happening in the men's camp right now. So we never expect a lot, and we have to say big up to them. We have to say kudos to them. I think they do a good job. What you think? He said Jordan is saying that I'm not happy with Elaine, and I can understand why. I can understand why. Diane is saying me can't just imagine. Oh, look here, man, Diane. May I tell you, say, me vex. I said the light take about 10 minutes to come back. So the race done long time and replay because by the time the light come back, it take a little while for the internet come up and the box to come up and everything. So by the time we see the race, I mean, still news. Me tell you say right now, all my head feel like my head hurt me. Me I say like JPS, like are you really serious, JPS? Me I feel ask myself, JPS, you're serious? You seriously take the light on your mark, people. Me not, say I'm not a drama queen. Me am a drama queen, right? We all about the positive vibes around here. But me I tell you, say literally, me sit down, me I wait from evening, right? Want go drink some water. Me say no, me now move it because I want to watch the race live and direct. And me sit down. And when the race about to start and they say, Anna Mark and me get up. By the time me get up at darkness. Darkness. Hmm? Tell me now, people, what me to do? How me to react to this? Hmm? The pearl, may I tell you, say, for the ladies, first of all, let me talk about the race for those who watch it. You need to watch some race, man. You need to watch a little race, there. Watch a little race. So what happened? When we look on the replay, the ladies, they did well. They do it and we realize this, and that is the thing with release, anything can happen. Button can drop and people can come out of the zone, them not collect them the button in the zone, and that automatically disqualify you. I think the ladies did very well. I'm have to say, kudos to Sharika and Shelly. Shelly, me say Shelly is officially my drama queen. Shelly is official. She's just a drama. That is the new name me have for Shelly. And me can imagine, or Shelly a cuss when she see what happening about that the exchange, Me can't imagine. Me can't imagine, Shelly a cutting her head, say, what she say, she a quarrel, right? And she said, all right, that happened there, so me now gonna make it over me back. And then the exchange between herself and Elaine wasn't bad. And she executed where the people them there, and she take it off. I mean, I tell you, so they did an excellent job. I'm proud of them, so tell me still look here. You see if them all did never get nothing at the race. I know me that mad with JPS. You see, all of them ever get the goal because me think say no, me did have it done, so them I go broke the record because they are in the form, they're in good shape. I think the only one not in so much of a great shape right now is Elaine. And once you are a sports fan, and especially in track and field, we know sometimes certain things can cause them to get injured. Little things here and there, and we have to really, say kudos to her. She's still a great runner. It's just not her season, it's just not her time. And we have to accept that it's just not her time this time around. So we have to say thumbs up to her. She did her best. She still fought, and she come out with some medals. So we're not gonna knock her. We're not gonna knock her. I hope Jamaican people nobody knock her down because me say when a man is down, we not to push them further down. We have to try pull them up. You understand? She has made this country so proud. She has made herself take it home right now. On the other hand, when we look over to the men now, because look at Answer Parchment. He was in a very good shape form of his life. We were expecting him to medal again, possibly the goal again, and we saw what happened, right? We saw the accident, and these are things that happen to the athletes, and they go out there and them fight and them do them best. And we can't ask for anything less. You understand? That is ultimately what we want. We want them to do their best at all times. But me tell you, say, listen, me man. Oh no, not understand me. Now. Anybody really understand what me I say when OJPS just cut the lights on? It's like you ever they watch one good movie and then like you can replay it back in the days and then just cut the light. No, this no is like what if me all did bet on it? And we not do those things. But me I say me there and me I said time of my life, I'm sit down. Well, really, as a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I was lying down and relaxing because all the other races that were going on, me never interested in them. Me I tell you the truth. Me nah lie. Oh no, me nah tell you no lie. Me know it me and me say me want watch a race there. And by the time the race start now, my husband say, Trina, come. And me jump up, sit down up now, ready, sit down, ready and waiting, Diane. Hmm? So for the men's now, Jordan, what you think? Is a civil is the young to this stuff. Yes, he is young. And I never knew all the persons. I was wondering who they were. The person who did the last, was it Civil who did the last leg? The person who did the last leg for the men was a little bit, wasn't very fast. When I was looking at his movements in terms of his hand movements, I realized it was a bit slower than everybody else on the field. And we ultimately saw that he came out and we came third. We came fourth, fourth position. So overall, because disqualification of one team will move up the ranks. Look here, man, Jordan, it can mess up as well, Trina. Yeah, man. Me tell you, say it messed me up. It messed me up bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad, bad. The Jordan said, "You're the best sister, dear, and I got a lot of views on championship." Yeah, but me can't. No, dear, me can't understand. Me can't understand how you know love sports. Dear, and oh, if you no love sports, when you talk about sports, especially athletics, a Jamaica name me a call. Jamaica name me a call. Look here, man. What you said, Jordan? If me saw the 200-meter reaction. Oh, you mean if me see it? Me say me on vacation now in Jordan and me say, boy, it was ordained. Me never know about the championship at the time, and I me say, what? When me hear say, I same time me dey on vacation, me say none of them a race and I miss me, not even one. I me tell you the one where we are hype up about, that's the one me miss. We can't believe it all now. Right? I can't believe it all now, Dion. Me still mad. Right? Me tell you, say the 200-meter now, Jordan. Me love it, me love it, me love it, me love it. I think, and see, that is why sometimes when things happen to us, overall, and we can take some positives out of all of these things that happen. Not everything in life, we can't just look at the negatives. We can always look at some positives that come out of them. And when we look at the negative last time with Sharika, when she said, yeah, man, me got this, and she tracked through and she didn't qualify. And here she said it in her interviews, and she was saying, boy, she was really mad and she cried and everything. I believe she came back with vengeance and great determination. So you see, sometimes in life, there are lessons to be learned, you know, and sometimes in life, when we have disappointing moments in our lives, and we all have them, we all will have disappointing times in our lives. And look at those disappointments as opportunities. You know, say to yourself, you know what? I never lose. I either win or I learn. Don't look at anything as failures. Look at them as opportunities. It's an opportunity. And she looked at, you see, maybe she had won or she got a medal last time, maybe a bronze or so. She probably wouldn't even push herself so much. But I believe for Sharika, she pushed extremely hard. And we saw how she ran from the Jamaica trials. Because me, I watched them from this time, I'm gonna say, yeah, she looked good, she injury free, and that was something extra special for her. So that's one of the things you have to look at, you know. So Jordan talking about his stream, he made over two. Okay, I understand. I will have to look at that one, Jordan. Yeah, I was sharing on Shirley, lots of men and a few came over and support me. What? What you say, Jordan? That's extremely, extremely no, sir. Jordan, big up, big up. I am happy for you. I am happy for you. That is really, 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 really good. And so me have to say to myself, wow, and it was 5.6 views, said Dion. That's good. That is good. And that's all the thing where you have to know you have to know how to do the things, Jordan. You have to know to do it. I mean, I'm still learning, and certain things based on what I will do. It took it Jordan, it reached 5K. Me know look at it since it gone so far. That's good. That is good. Right? So you can I remember certain words you don't want to use in Jordan here, right? So yeah, so you have to know what are the things you're going to react to. But man, tell you, say, listen, when me sit down and I watch the race, say if Sharika never run so much races before, she would have ultimately got the record. She never too far off on it. What you think, Jordan? What you think? What you think? She wasn't too far off. She wasn't too far off at all. She had so much races before. I remember she had to run 3 times to the 100 meters, and then she had to run again two more times before the finals for the 200 meters. So I believe if she never do all of them there, the record would have mashed up. She would have smashed the record. That is my belief ultimately on it. But I mean, I'm super happy for the ladies, and the men, may have to say, hats off to them, hats off to them, based on what they did. They never come last or seventh, you know. Well, Rich, what's up, man? But they, Trina mad tonight, Trina is Trina is a little bit upset tonight because JPS take with me light just as the race I go start. The race we have everybody on pause, the entire world on pause because of this race, you know. And the team, what me glad say? Who glad say? Who knows what me glad say? And a US win the men's. Me glad so till me jump up. Me ain't look for nobody else that the race. Me glad to them no win because you know what? They with all of this hypeness and them hype. And if you notice how them celebrate different from everybody. Them have this hype thing like they think they are all that. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, he said she's an amazing athlete from 400 to 100 to 2. I never knew Jackson can run so fast. Trust me. And you know what I love? I love them spirit, especially Sharika and Shelly. Them have a very, very, very good spirit. Them very good teamwork. Them vibe together, and I love that. When you see how them, even last year when the one Shelly a video Sharika when Sharika talk about the panty. So till Sharika decided to she gonna open her panty line. Yes, while Rich, I saw them stay. Me say, listen, my man, while Rich, me sit down. Me did lie down before the race start. And when me say, all right, at the race, at the hour and the moment, me get up. I'm sit down up now. And me say, as if say, on the mark, I'm if you stand up, because we know, so when them a race I go on, we cannot sit down, we have to jump up. The light go away. They say it take about 10 minutes before we could have get back anything. The light come back shortly after that, but so the internet and the box and everything have to take a while to come up. Listen, my man, last year me laugh, and last year it happened, Jordan. Was it last year? Me tell you, say me laugh, me laugh, me laugh, me laugh. But Jerry, the one Shelly bad, Shelly bad, so till Shelly, she did a video, Sharika. And I said, so what you think about the panty? You never want you the one, Sharika. Boy, I mean, I said, Lord God, me go to go wear the panty. I mean, I love wear the panty. And the one, Shelly, a video. But, they are such good friends that they can, and that is so good. And, when I listen to the interviews that they have, even this season, when they were having the interviews, Shelly, you can see and you want friends like those, you want competitors like those that when you go out there and win, vex with each other because the person, come before you. I mean, I was super happy when I think I saw something on TikTok just tonight. I saw where, Shelly was on a live and she say, boy, when she look and see Sherika coming up here, the corner of her eyes, she have to say, no man, me I go run fast. He said, when me look and see the girl I come, no, not everybody, you have certain people she couldn't call her, not everybody she could have called that. And she did laugh about it. And she said, no, man, when me look and see the girl I come, me have to running. Me looking at the corner, me have to run. Because and I love that it shows true sportsmanship, you know, and I really, really, really love that. And I love their interview. And the next drama queen, me no know, Sharika, me think Sharika will come. I think, say birds of a feather flock together. That's what they says. And when I look at where Shelly and Sharika, it was them a drama queen. You see the interview when the man a come ask Sharika about the record and Sharika give the eye. Hmm? Yes, oh you mean, Jordan, me I tell you say, listen, every race you have to wonder say, all right. In my mind, me there say to myself, me think she ain't gonna come out with that one bright orange. That me not thinking of for this race, yeah. To be honest, right now, me not even know what color hair she did have. Pure me did mad. Me not know what color hair she wear tonight. What was the color of the hair? What color hair she had tonight, Jordan? I don't know. I was trying. I don't remember. I don't remember. I wasn't even looking at that this time. What color hair she had? You know. And when she was doing the interview and the man I come ask her about Flojo record and she a say, listen me man, you're rude. Don't ask me that question there. You're rude. You're rude. Besides, she her name acts like her. She are like Shelly. She should have asked her like Shelly that the question. When me know Shelly would have done her done him even further. In utter order and bright. I should ask him that question. Right? Me no know if you to see the eyes. Or didn't see the Sharika eyes. Listen. Oh, she did that yellow and green. Yeah, Jesus, listen, man. You know did see the Sharika eyes? No, man. When them ask a question, and they look up at the eyes, Sharika give me say, you're rude. What kind of question is that? I shut him down. Mr. Elizabeth, man, these ladies just have me. I'm really just excited to watch them. I mean, I'm proud of the entire team. Even this young girl, I don't know her name. She ran the long distance and she came third and she never qualified and I felt it so much. But yes, I said to myself, Jamaica come still. Right? Remember so we normally do the sprinting, but we have come up with the others now. So I feel proud of my country. Me tell him, you know, me say Jamaica is the best country. No matter where me go, Jamaica is the best country of all times, you know. And I'm really, really enjoying. I may expect to get maybe another two or some medals. You understand? Before the Trump, maybe by tomorrow, or maybe at least one more. You know, and that's how race going on. That's how sports is. Sometimes you never know what can happen. You know, even when I was watching the tennis, I was just saying that um Coco Golf. I was hoping she would have come through in the last season, and she dropped out early. And that's such the life of sports. You know, anything can happen in races. We saw the only this thing with you and though I don't know what happened. I don't know what sickness he had. I was a little bit disappointed that he never came out and did his semifinals. I'm wondering if he was just saying, boy, he was not in a good shape and he probably not gonna make it. You know, I think him should have still come out. But if he said it was medical, then we have to just accept it and understand that it was a medical situation and he had to do it. I was disappointed, I would say, and especially how he looked at the trials. He looked very well. He looked good. You know, we saw that he was coming back. So for that, I was somewhat disappointed where that was concerned, overall. But as I said, such is the line of what they do in terms of it, and it takes a lot out of them. And as I said, what we should do, we just try to speak positive where they are concerned and encourage them, and not to when they are down to push them further down. We don't do that. We shouldn't do that. So even sometimes some of the critics that I will see, I know sometimes people do it to get people to react, but I think we should still remain, positive, and we should, really encourage them and speak well of them. And I think Shellyan also she did a great interview where that is concerned, or I think it was just a video she did on her own channel or our own Facebook page. I think it was when she spoke of, how we should really treat the athletes, because they work hard. They work very, very hard, and we are to be grateful for that. Jordan is saying I'll be doing a watch along for the last day tomorrow night, Trina. Okay. So we're gonna be doing one. We need the host championship in our backyard, Kingston. We need a bigger. We need somewhere bigger to do it, Jordan. It's not impossible, but we need somewhere bigger. You see what happened tonight? We need to do it. We need to have a bigger stadium to really host so many persons. But I think overall, so far, it was a good championship. I loved it. I enjoyed every moment when our girls and our men were running, or even the field events. Some of the field events we did, I think that we were not very good at, but in the field events, we're actually coming up, and that is also something that we are to be grateful for. you know. We're just changing the spectrum how people look at Jamaicans and the things that we bring to the table. We look at Christopher Taylor as well. Listen, my man, me can remember Christopher Taylor from Champs days. I tell you, I love sports, I love sports. But I share certain, I think most of the sports with my husband, with the exception of football. I'm not a football fan, Jordan. I notice you do a lot of football thing on your channel. I'm not a football fan at all. Me just can't understand it. Me think this football is kind of, let me not say, but I'm not a, let me just say, I'm not a football fan, you know. But my husband is a football fan. He's Arsenal for life. So, of course, me have to be Arsenal too. Jordan, what team is your team in football? So Jordan said if Usain was running still, we'd have win. But listen, it can't be Usain alone. It is a team effort. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. It's not one person, and that is it in a relay. And if there's one member of the team that is weak, you're gonna make the entire team be weak. And that is ultimately what we do. Liverpool. Oh, okay. Liverpool is your team. Okay, you're a Calabar and Edwin fan. All right. But listen, I remember when Christopher Taylor used to run at Champs. You remember in special move when Christopher Taylor started running on and you see him lean him head and start running, say, yes, come for them, Chris. So you have certain runners, you follow them from they were, juniors coming up from those time, and we knew something and I believe he will come up. I think he probably just need a better coach, possibly, or it could just not be his time as yet, but sometimes the coaches have something to do with it. We see where our racers, a lot of these top athletes, they come out of that club, the racers club. Most of the Jamaicans top sprinters, they come out a racers. I don't know why they normally just leave. They have their own reason why they do it still, and we're not privy to some of them. Sometimes we have a lot of speculation, but people are willing. People have choices, and they can do what they feel like they want to do at any time. So it's not really for us to determine, whether or not they go there, right? Yes, say Liverpool for life. Liverpool for life. Say hi. Hi, Liverpool for life. How you doing? Not talking about Liverpool tonight. We're talking about racing, but I was just just saying, I was asking Jordan which team is his favorite football team. My husband's favorite football team is what did I say again? Arsenal. I'm not a football fan. I don't know much about football. The only thing I know about football is when you score the goal, it goes into the goal post. I think football is tricky when they give them like the yellow card and the red card and they call it penalty. Those are the things that make me not understanding the football. Hi, Isaac's family, how you doing? They say yes, you say lead his head and win. Oh yes, yeah man, he used to lead his head and win. And Casey beat us at the boys' jam and retain the girls' title at champ. Yeah man, so what's his name? When I say Christopher Taylor, I'm really proud of him. Really, coming up, I'm really proud of, what he has accomplished. I Isaac's family. Glad to have you. Isaac family, I was just here telling them how I was so mad. Isaac family, did you watch the race just now? Did you watch it 4x1? I was just so mad. I was so mad, mad, mad. Just as the race about to start, the light go away. And so to. I was, I said, no man, me have to go up, me have to go. Me need my family on YouTube to cheer me up because me I tell you, say, Trina got so mad tonight. And me I said, come by with the light there, with the light there. Everybody in my scheme, you could have hear everybody, the uproar in my scheme. You could have hear the uproar, the entire scheme. Yeah, you didn't watch the race? No, ma, you missed the race of the season. We got the silver, and we competitor because the only competitor we always seem to have is US. They got the gold, and we were literally Isaac's family. We came second, and we were mad about it. When I look on the girls' them face, they were upset. Say them come second. Can you come second? I'm mad. Well, Jamaicans were mad. The girls were mad. And I look on Sharika face, she said, like seriously, if they just had to go just a little tips further, we would have gotten it. Right? Hi Sarah. Hi Sarah. Sarah was just here talking a little bit about, racing. Yeah, US team just won the girls and the men came second, they got silver. And I was super happy that Canada got, the first position in the men. But listen, ah, not a problem, Sarah, but I'm still happy you stopped by and saying hi to me. Yeah, man, we just here, Trina was a little bit upset tonight because of my electricity went just as I was about to watch the race. I was literally mad. I was up. And it shows that I'm a human being because, sometimes persons react that behave as if they are always, this. I have to react to say, listen, I'll get upset at time, but I'll get over it. I'm getting over it just talking here to you guys, And we're saying, I'm talking about different sports and the fact that sometimes things will happen. You said which high school boys and girls. Well, for me, I don't necessarily have a favorite, Jordan, in terms of the boys and girls champs. I don't have a favorite. I just watch it and I just love to see good running. My life is something that I love to watch. And when I see them run, so like now you have the Clayton girls. You know them. So these are athletes. You look out for them coming up later on in the years. You listen out for them. What was a little bit surprising for me was Brianna Liston. I love Brianna Liston. There's this aura about her. She has this nice presence about her that I was a little bit disappointed that she never ran the other day, and I was wondering why. We still haven't heard why, but we're hoping she will continue to strive in this era because she has her own ambitions outside of sport, and that is something that we too have to understand and appreciate that. Listen, something can happen to an athlete tomorrow and them can't run anymore. So them have to make preparation for after running. They have to because it's a job, what they're doing is a job, but they have to make some preparation for that. So you see, the life of sports, so many, as I said, so many lessons we can learn out of the life of sports, right? And the boys and girls championship, when we look and to see how, and that is why I believe we do so well. What's your thought on that, Jordan? I think that's why we do so well in athletics because athletics starts from where? It starts from the lowest level, the primary and the not the primary infant. Have you ever gone to any of the infant what they call it, sports day? Have you ever gone to any of those sports day? And when you go there, you see the toddlers and how they're running. Oh my God, I tell you, say, listen, me man. Okay, you run as well, Jordan. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. I really enjoy it, and we were trying to, sometimes, and I'm happy that I have I can have that conversation with my husband from time to time. Have something to talk to him about, except football. So we'll talk a little bit about that, and I was saying to him, we were talking, I was saying, this is why Jamaica do so well overall, was because they come they come from they started out from the basic school level, and from the basic school level, and then when they move on to primary school, if you notice in the primary school level, you have persons who come, the coaches, them come from all over the high school, them come and scout out some of the athletes. I think some of the athletes that we are seeing now, the bigger ones, they are coming from the primary level. And my husband was privileged to work with some of them as well, from the primary level. And he was able to identify some of them and say, yeah, man, I know this one from primary school. And he could talk about it. So that's one of the things, is that's why we do so well in athletics. We start from that age and we come up the rank. And I think that is why, as a country, we continue to do well. And we have to just continue on that path. Yeah, the Clayton twins. I think the faster one would be Tia. Tia, I think Tia the faster one. Um, yeah, man, I rate them. I like, and I love how they run. I really love how they run, and we hope that they will. Because what you find is that sometimes when they're at the high school level, they start on this level, but they don't transition. They don't trans. They Oh, Tia, okay, Tina, okay, Tina, okay, yeah, man. So I lied and say I'm going to do high school champs. Watch along. I'm not sure I'm understanding that. Say that again, Jordan. I'm going to high school champs. Watch along. Oh, you're going to do. I think I'm getting it now. You're gonna do high school champs on your channel. Yeah, man. And sports is a big thing, So I think that's why you're growing so fast. Sports is a big thing. You get a lot of people connecting with you, not only for what, not only for for your views, but what they will do is for the controversy, because it can be very controversial. And maybe if we start one, I think even Sports Circle started his YouTube channel recently, and I was surprised to see the amount of you know subscribers Sports Circle has, because people love sports. And that is something that is common right across the world, and you get people being, sport is something that you get people more united, and especially even with the relays you get people to be united, because if you're not a friend, you can't run relay, if you're not when you think about relay, it is teamwork that makes it work. They always talk about teamwork make the dream work. Well, that is what you talk of when you speak about relay. Teamwork making the dream work. So ultimately, I believe, that is something that we have to that legacy as a country, we have to continue on. We have to keep it up, to ensure that we continue the legacy that Usain Bolt would have. Usain Bolt smart still, him smart. Him retired early, and he did something well. And that's what you do. Sometimes you're at your best. Don't wait until you mash up and you can't move any further. That's the time you're going to quit. Sometimes you must quit early and move on to something else. So he I think he was very smart in terms of what he did, and overall, it played well for him, and he's living that now. And so I was saying, for Brianna Liston, though, for her, she have to think about what is it that she also wants to achieve. And there was this young athlete I saw coming up recently. I think he said he wanted to be, don't know if it was a doctor, but he also ran pretty fast. I don't remember his name. It's a young man. Don't remember his name, no, but he wanted to run. He was running as well, and he spoke of the fact that how he did training and studying at the same time. So it's good when you can do both things. You can, make sure your education, because education is necessary. Even as an athlete, you have to ensure that you have a good education. And also, even some of the schools that say, even if you're in the track and field, you have to ensure that you you have certain subjects or your grades are at certain level, because you see, being an athlete, you have to be able to speak properly. You have to be able to answer questions, because person are going to interview you. So you have to be able to speak, maybe not eloquently, but being able to answer a few questions, right? So if you're just gonna say, I'm just gonna try my best, or always just have a few words, that's not gonna work, because the persons who are going to be your sponsors, you go have to go in at the limelight. So it is necessary. And if you notice, when some of the schools, you hear the caliber students, you can know when you hear Brianna Liston speaks versus when you hear some other, I'm not gonna call in other names, but when you hear her, how she speaks and she responds to the reporters, you know that she come from a different school. You know the school where she come from, right? The responses that she give. They are running for Jamaica senior track and field team. Yes. Yes, Jordan, education is key. Education is key. We have to make sure we have the education. Because when you think about it, look at the question that, when Sharika was answering the question the other night, and they were asking her quite a few questions, right? What if she wasn't thinking what she wasn't thinking? She could have responded in a different way about the world record, and she could, because sometimes, because we know that everybody what persons were saying about that record, right? She could have responded based on what people have been saying about the record, she could have responded that way. You understand? But she took it a different way, and she responded, and she say, "You're rude. Shouldn't ask me that question there." I mean, I tell her, say, "Listen, man, go back and look on her eyes." Then when she say it to him, she roll her eyes. Them. I think we probably need to do a reaction to the roll, Sharika rolling her eyes. I think we probably have to do a reaction to that, or probably you can do it. Right? She said she used to attend St. Jacob before she go to Hydel. Okay, that's Brianna Liston. Yeah, man, and you can see that she's a smart girl. You understand? So she's thinking, listen, after track and field, I need some. I have to have education. Life goes on after track and field. You hear that where Sharika not Sharika, Shelley was saying that, listen, me not think me can run one next 200 meter. Me not think me can run she said she run the race of her life. She not think she can run one next 200 meter. Right? Even when she Jordan, when Shelly did the semi-finals, yeah, sure, Shelly had me cracking up all the way. Shelly said to me, yeah, Shelly, boy, when Shelly attacked the Jamaican reporter, you know, boy, when me see the girl a coming on me, I say, Jesus Christ, what make she have to run so fast? Oh my God, me say, Julian is just a drama queen. I love her. I love her still. Trust me. I love her. She represents, and she represents well. And I believe she has grown tremendously as an athlete and as an individual, because she was not always this polished. She not always this polished. And if you probably go back in years, would have realized even how she may have responded to questions before. Shelly, has grown so much. And that's what you want to see in athletes. And even in everybody, not just athletes, but since we're talking about athletes right now, you want to see them grow. You cannot be at the same stage and can't answer a good question. No way. Right? And one of the athletes recently, I hear them respond to a question, and them like they talk about the medal that they got, and the word that them used, it was out of context. Should that the word they shouldn't use. I'm not gonna call the name, but you probably can go back and listen to some of the interviews with some of our athletes and listen to one of them and how what she said. It was out of context, so that's why it's important that the education, they have the education to match it up, right? Because even a lot of them getting these doctorates and all of these things. My husband asked me, so when can I go get one doctorate for buy? Because doctorate like you can you get it come easy. When you can get one doctorate for buy because look like you can just go and buy one doctorate right now. So some of these they are getting honorary doctorate. But why? What have they done? And I think they should take it and give them so they're supposed to do something. Them can make them come to school and get some education and they don't have to pay for it. I would agree with that part. More than just giving it to them like that. You understand? Let them learn something from it. That is my belief. I just my belief that. I'm not really sure, but I just my own concept of that, so that at least they can learn something from it. Shirley was also saying about the 35 gold medals. That's how much she has. I didn't know that. I wasn't listening, but I mean, no, she have what if still. But yeah, I believe even to what they can also establish, even some of those institutions that giving them the doctorate, what they could do is to send a personal tutor to them, send personal tutors to them, and so they go through and do the studies and go through certain courses that will allow them to get that. But I think them should have just get it so, right? So they can represent well, and we're not just talking about Jamaicans, right across the board, because it is necessary when you can sit and listen to, at least how they respond. And as they say, Jordan, maybe you can go into the archives and you can pick up some of those old time interviews versus current interviews. That's an idea I probably can do to Jordan. I get an idea, old time interviews then and now in terms of how they react. And then you can say, give your own take on it. People have to come up the ranks. And when Shelley got the gold for the 100 meter, and when I heard her respond to the when her interview was being done, I was saying, what a fantastic response. She responded well. The only thing that the athletes have not heard them say is they will give God thanks. I have not heard one of them said it. I have not heard one of them. I want to thank my coach and I want to thank my family. It's my coach and my coach and my coach. But where is God in all of this? You have to give God thanks first, man. You can't put him in a last. No way. You can't put him in a last position. First of all, I must give God thanks for life and for allowing me to execute this race in the way I did. I believe that should there be their first sentence at all times. And we get the opportunity to tell them, I want to tell them. That should be their first sentence, right? I would know say if you and Blake didn't win that thing would have say, first I want to give God thanks. And it is necessary. Where is God in all of this? He gives you the talent. He allows you the breath to live. So they should give him the glory as well. But they will say it. They need to remember he was the one who blessed them with him first, then they can go to the coach for the coach train them up, and then family, because family have to support, right? Or you can say family second, because my how I see things, God first, family second, and everything else come after. That is my ultimate lineup of Thanksgiving. God number one, family too, and then everything. So they could say, I have to give God thanks for, allowing me to the strength and the perseverance to go through and everything. And then, my family for the support and the this and the that and the that. And then I really have to say thanks to my coach because he helped me with the strategies and the this and the that and the that. That is all I believe they really should, you know, they should respond, and then they can go to them sponsors and the regular supporters, right? She wants to win 35 gold medals before giving up track and oh, that's what she said. So how much does she has now? When I get StreamYard, I'll do interviews with these athletes. Okay. Okay. Yes, Jordan. So that is what So that is one of the thing. That's how I think. That's my whole take on it. God first, family second, coach third, and everybody else come after. Right? Sponsors and all of that. They thanking everybody, but me not hear them thank God yet. Me not hear God coming yet. Me might miss one of them interview where them give God thanks, but me not hear God coming and none of it yet. None at all. So what you think? But overall, I think it has been a great run. It has been a great season, and super excited that I was able to really watch most of it. Well, at least I don't feel as terrible. I don't feel as bad. I don't feel as mad again. Just come out here and me just pour my heart out, right? I just come out here and pour out my heart to you guys and tell you how mad I am at JPS for really doing this disastrous thing. Really mad at them, you know. But God is good anyway. God continues to be good. But it was really an excited one. Look like one Diane gone left with Jordan as me alone there at talk. Diane must have dropped asleep. Or Diane must have tired. Or because she not a sports fan, she not a sports fan. But what said, there are people actually in Jamaica who don't know that track and field happening, though. Yeah, people who don't know, As a matter of fact, yesterday I went to a session in Kingston, and while we were in the bus and talking about it, somebody was saying them never know. Ah, you see? That's good. So Diane and my girl, Diane, we have to big up Diane all the time, man. She give you advice, talk about sports, and it's working. That's good. That is what we have to do now. We have to support each other. We have to really support each other overall. And if you see where you can help somebody else, you help them up. The more you help others will come. And that is why right now it pains my heart that they haven't reach her 1,000 yet. May I tell you the truth? She deserves to reach it. She helps so many persons. And that is what happened, And that happened. Sometimes you help so much that you don't come back. But it will happen. And so when she get her breakthrough, listen, man, nobody can hold her back because Diane has a good heart. She has a heart of gold. Diane has a very good heart. She gives and 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 not looking back for anything in return. And that is what you want from a true giver. Yeah, yeah. She said she there. Here. Oh, me forgot. So you say you're reading. Oh, I'm still here in the back, guys. Okay, so we there talk good thing about you, Diane. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. You tell me to find Diane, tell me some need to go on IG. Me not dey on IG, Jordan. Diane, we did think you fall asleep on us, but we not dey on IG. Diane, so me need to go on IG. I'm strongly thinking about it, but me don't know because it takes so much. Me have to think about to go make two videos. That's why me not go on IG. But Yeah, Dan actually tell me to me figure up on IG so I can promote my channel more, and I'm looking into it. I'm gonna look into it, but I'm not on it. I think I'm only on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. Those are the only two social media page that I go on. If any more track and field, then tell me sister. Okay. Yes, yes. That's how it go. But and I like that. And I mean, Diane was one of the person who really pushed me as well and said, Trina, you have to go live, you have to do more live, and it will help you. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. I checked you out the other day, Jordan. I did check you out the other day, but I realized you have a lot of long videos. I think most of your stuff them they are live. They are live that you do. So yeah, man, I did check you out, but sometimes it can be so overwhelming with the amount that you have to go on. So we have to know how to really catch it up. But that's good, Dion. That is good. So, we have to just continue support each other. We just have to continue do what we need to do and to just really make this thing happen. I believe from over the last 28 days, I got my most um subs. Over the last 28 days, I think I got 100 and something, and I got almost 5,000 views in the last 28 days. And you get that from one video, eh? Can you imagine that, Jordan? You get that from one video? You get that from one video, you get that over the last 28 days, you get over 5,000. My. She says sports does sell. So we will definitely see her go. But you can continue pushing. And I'm not going to take up because I may not be very good in certain areas in terms of sport and so I may not. Oh, the championship is your first. Oh, I see. Understand. Understand. That is good. And it worked out pretty well for you, eh? Look at that. So it is something you can continue, man. Continue on that trajectory. Because you realize it's working. So after this, whatever you're gonna have coming up after track and field, you jump on it, you learn about it, and it will help you to go and research. So at least when you come and talk, so you'll be helping Dion on Tuesday. All right, that's great. That is great. And you can always drop me into. That is great. Cause I try to always, although me not really have a lot of people, I don't have a lot of people on mine. I still try to shout her out too because if one or two persons can go and check her over, then that is good. Diane, I see Chrissy coming over. I see Chrissy coming over, Diane. Liverpool for life, said Diane, my big friend. All right, Liverpool for life. All right, all right. Diane is all our big friend. Diane is such a nice person. Trust me, Diane is one of the best. She is a nice person. She has a sweet heart. She has a nice heart, and you know, trust me. Me tell her, I say when I first decided to start this channel, and me I say me now got started, and when they me see they and Shannon and they not go and do our thing. Yes, but wait, they are not fear no foe, man. They not do our thing. And me say, Diane, me I go start. And she said, girl, go ahead and do your thing. And I realized, say, yeah, she has said to me, say, listen, go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and do what you're comfortable in doing. Because if me go and try to be somebody else, we're gonna have a problem. So I'm not gonna be somebody else. I'm just going to be me and I'm be comfortable with it. Me go and try to do something else, might not execute as well and maybe not as confident. So that is ultimately what you want to do. And when people can come and can give you some advice, sometimes I would let somebody help me, but sometimes they may charge so much money, you know, and somebody probably would have helped them before without charging them. And I'm saying, look at that. It's just like when persons you're asking persons to come. Say for example, you may ask a preacher to come and preach somewhere else, come at your church. They say you have to put them up in hotel and you may charge 100,000. And I'm saying, look at them, and God give it to them free. It's the same thing. Sometimes they are charging these big money, and if they had started doing when they started the channel and make it a little bit cheaper, they probably would have had even more support. But they're like 800 US, 500 US. No, me with that out of my mind we could spend so much money. Me not spend so much money, no. Me not spend so much money for no court. Maybe it was like on $20. I mean no me will get value for it. Me I go do it. But me not have so much US to spend, no? No, even $50 wouldn't even be so bad. $50 wouldn't bad because it's an investment, but and it's not a guarantee they're going to get through. No, sir. So Jordan is saying I start streaming in June before the championship. Okay, yeah, yeah, man. We have to support each other. And once I am available, I'll always try to jump in and support. And when I come in and support, I'm there. When I come in, I will support. I make my presence be for any stream I go on. Me make sure my presence be fair. But sometimes it's so much stream happening. You can't stay very long on some, and the other person that would have been self care. Self care was one of the person too. So the first time this self care couple time pop up, and me decide to me name I go jump on our channel, and one night me just said, me go in and listen, and me just started to talk and listen me. I one voice, oh you do? Good to have you, man. I was there and I started talking in the chat, and self care said to me, Trina, see there, I think one voice went there to I said to me, Trina, you have to go a road, man. You have to put up more videos, you have to do more lives, you have to do more this, you have to do more that. Okay, I hope I will know. I will hope I know who that is. Okay. All right. Maybe if Diane knows, you can tell Diane, because Diane has my number. She can WhatsApp me and tell me who is behind Liverpool for life. Or what I'll do, I'll come and check you out. Maybe you'll show your face on your channel. That's Liverpool for life. I'll come and check out your channel and see who is behind. Yeah, but good to have you though, one voice. Did you watch the race land? Oh. Yeah, watched it. Listen, my man, I was just saying, I just see my title, I was mad at JPS. JPS caused me to be so mad. I was so mad at JPS One Voice based on what they did. But may I tell you, say, yeah, you have to have people in your corner, you have to have supporters, you have some great supporters out there, persons who they are they may not in the millions, but they support small YouTubers and they promote you, and I like that. And these are people who I know will continue to grow. But you have some of the big persons, they don't support you, but you can't do it for that. Ah, hi Randy. So you're a Liverpool fan too? You and Jordan can go on. You and Jordan can go on. Jordan, you have company. You have company. Eh? You have company, Jordan. Liverpool for life. We don't go about Liverpool for life. It's Arsenal, we say. Me can't call no other team in a different house there. As a matter of fact, me can call no other team in this house. I said Arsenal we say we not talk about no Liverpool. Not talk about no Liverpool for life. Arsenal we I say no Liverpool for life. Right? We can't call Liverpool in this house. We have a Arsenal for life and we have Liverpool for life. We have two against one and murder. Eh? We need one next Arsenal fan. Dion, which one voice TV, what which football which football is yours? Which football team is yours? Which football team is yours? Liverpool and Man City is the best. Okay. So what you say about Arsenal? Not now going for Arsenal? Hmm? We can't even ask Dion. Dion probably not even know none of the football team them. Dion, which come we need somebody to join me. Hmm? What you said, Dion? Which team are your team? No, so you read, but which team are your team? Like for you listening. Which team are your team? One voice, I'm open again, you know, because know the one voice, you know, love just pop in and pop out, you know, in it. One voice, and you should spend a little bit more time, man. Spend at least 10 or 15 minutes when you're going on one live. You always you always a pop in and a pop out. Mm? Eh, oh, if I come on your channel, I will know. All right, me I go check it out and see. But you still have to tell me though. Fit tonight. Yeah, are you? I hope you not Liverpool, you know. You say not going on. You know, so Arsenal fans are loyal fans. Me I go defend them, no, you know. Not now going for them. Then still loyal. Hmm? Not now going for them. I go ask my husband. Not, you say not now going for them. Me say not now going for Arsenal, you know. A Liverpool for life. And Man City. I say go. Not now going for Arsenal. A Liverpool. You can't talk. Alright. Alright, one voice. Me I go check out your channel and see which one you can't talk. Me I go check out the channel and see. The day and I said me no watch football, so me just go and support the sports people them. Yeah. Dear, you ever watch some about a sports man? You ever watch some about a sports? Choban. Hi Marlon, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good night to you, Marlon. Glad you are here with us. We soon wrap up still. We'll wrap up in another 15 minutes or so. You know, cause I know it's getting a bit late, but Marlon, Trina was a little bit mad tonight. Not a little bit, a lot. I was mad tonight, Marlon. I was mad, 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 mad. Marlon, did you watch the race? Did you watch the race? With the 4x1? Did you watch it? Me say I was so after me everything I build up and I want to watch the race. The light go away as them say on your mark, boom. JPS take out the light. Huh? Yeah. All right, Marlon. Remember the last time we had a live because I wasn't able to come on Friday because I had to leave out early. Yeah, Marlon. Just as them say on your mark. Just as they say on your mark. Marlon, boom, light gone. You can imagine, can you imagine? No, me I say Liverpool for life. No, me I say Liverpool all the way reds. Yeah, you know what is? No man, Liverpool a kill me now tonight. Hmm? Yes, Marlon. So I was so mad. I was mad. I was mad. I was mad on top of mad. After I build up momentum, Marlon, I was building up my momentum. Me I say, all right, listen now, race time, I may get up. I'm ready to stand up and to start jump up and to start to go, go girls. No lights, no light. Tell me no. I'm pay my bills. Hmm? Pay a bill before time, so you end up with back $100. So you must know so me I pay my bill on time. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Me know so them come second the light come back after the race done. But what I'm saying, Marlon, watching the replay and the live are two different things. The excitement when you watch the live, it different. It different. There's a different there's something different when you watch it live. It just different from one thing I watch the replay. you know. So we say, you know what? Let me go talk to my family on YouTube because trust me, I'm gonna them alone can help me and calm me down right now. Yes, and that's how we there chit chat and we just a talk a little bit about the sports, because we know what's what. Thank God for you too, because me I tell you say as when it gone and me jump on my phone, same time me just going on one live. So because I several people, Jordan, I several people did I stream it, Me I tell you, hmm? I several people did I stream it. Like so, yeah, man. So Marlon, which team you support? Which football team you support? Hmm? Liverpool all the way, Reds. You are one next Liverpool. So we have Randy. Liverpool all the way, and we have Liverpool all the way, and we have Jordan, same a Liverpool fan as well. And I said to them, I'm an Arsenal fan, although I don't know nothing about football, but I had to be an Arsenal fan by virtue of the families being a Arsenal fan. I don't know what is the Red Devils. Me no know which one is the Red Devils. Tell me, me no really know that team there. What the right name? But know me hear about Man City, right? Me hear about Arsenal. Me hear about Liverpool. Okay, Randy saying track and field boring as hell from both left it. Me stop watch it. No man, me still watch it. Me still watch it. It can't be a one man show. Okay. Oh, Marlon, you're a Manchester United fan, Man U fan. All right, so. All right. You see, as I said, me not really know much about it. Oh, okay. Understand. Understand. So the two of them are really have to put it. I saw you love Liverpool, man. I saw you love Liverpool. Why you finished the book already? It must be an interesting book there. And so you just read the cover of the book. And I started to read from 9 p.m. So it took me about 2 hours to finish the 10 chapters. So it must be an exciting book. I can't wait for you to give us I can't wait for you to come and tell us about it, Diana. It must be an excited one. As a matter of fact, I went out today and I took a book that I've been reading from the year start. I need to finish that book there now. About leadership. Me start read it. I mean I tell you so many things come in and I know me not do it. Lord Jesus, saying it easy, Randy. You say Man U don't have a use. You say Arsenal don't have a use. Just because you are a Liverpool fan. Hmm? No man. Not because. Not because. So go Liverpool have use. I hope you know one bang work on this thing because I know some people them come off of one team and jump on one next team because the other team are win. So I hope another that is not you. I hope that's not you. Right? We have to support the people, them man. So the same thing, and they come back to what me I said earlier. So although you are saying it boring because you seeing both left, me can't answer to that. Me can't say yes to that. It's still exciting to me because you have other people coming up. And what we're saying, that is why we have such a good athletic season talents, pool of talents persons, because we start from the kinder stage, from the infant school. We start track and field from them stage there, and we go to the primary school, then we go to the high school, right? And we keep going up, and that's why we continue to pull those people together. Won't give a review because me may tell you too much about it, but I did a view, did my view. I'm going to edit it now. All right, not a problem, Diane. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Understand. Oh, Jordan, um, all the way red, is that you? Jordan, is that one is your second one? Liverpool, all the way reds, is that you? So everybody is a Liverpool fan tonight. Yeah, so that's what we are saying. That's why we have a good. So me now go agree with me now go agree with you, you know, Liverpool for life. Now go agree with you. Now agree with you at all. Say sports mash up from Usain Bolt left it. No. And we see so much things are going on now with so much excitement with Sharika, Shirley, Illy, and all of them people there. No, sir, me now go agree with you. You can't say the men. We're not seeing the men coming up, that I can agree with, because what we are seeing happening with the men, we're not getting that um what we would have wanted. But we're seeing some new talents coming up in the men, you know. We're definitely seeing some new talents coming up with the men. Oh, me must like seriously? Me must join Liverpool. Alright. Me have go join Liverpool. Me go join Liverpool. So by tomorrow, me go check out and join Liverpool. I hope I can learn something. Cause yeah, me no, so me go join Liverpool for life, and me go learn Liverpool all the way Reds. So me have the two of them to go. Yeah, all right, sir. Me hear you. Me hear you. Me hear you. All right, not a problem. Can join it, of course. But we just have to harness the talents. No man, me can't go join him physically. Me just go continue. Me just go join him in this house, yeah, but me can't go jump up. Although sometimes we want to be controversial with my husband, me just support another team and start jump up in the house. Sometimes you want to get the communication going, eh? Ah, Jesus. Mm? Randy no wish me well. She no wish him no wish me well, you know. Exactly, Marlon. That's what I'm saying. The woman track and field, because we are seeing the talents coming up already. We have the Clayton twins coming up. We have Brianna Liston coming up, and there are some few others. Those young ones coming up the ranks. We are seeing them, right? Excited to see the hurdles. I wonder if Jordan, you think we can actually do the one, two, three? Marlon, what you think? You think we can do one, two, three in the hurdles? I don't know. Anything can happen in Chicago hurdle. Is that funny? It is that funny race, you know? Because all three ladies qualify. I think they qualify for the finals. I think they qualify. I don't know if it's the finals or the semi them qualify for. I'm not sure which one of them. But I think we can get at least two to, or even the three we can do. It would have been so an amazing thing if we get one, two, three in the hurdles. Oh wow, wow. It would have make up for all of the things that we never go what's supposed to happen. Hmm? Alright, not a problem, Randy. Not a problem. Have a safe one. We're gonna wrap up in another 6 minutes. So you know, have fun. Get some rest. Get some rest. They said no, you're not think so unless a couple of them drop to the ground. We have to get a med at least one though. We have to get at least one medal. At least one. But me I keep fingers crossed for at least two. Hmm? Yeah, yes, one voice. Thank you for stopping by. I never pop in for just 2 minutes. We know you're a very busy man, you know. We know you're a very busy man. Sleep well, rest well, you know, and give thanks. Yeah, man. So I'm really tomorrow is the final. Tomorrow is the final day, right? I think tomorrow is the final day. Expecting great things and just run it up and looking for some updates from Jordan on his take on some of them. And I mean, sports is something that we all talk about right throughout. So we just have to just it's something that gets people to come together. Sports is something that gets people to come together. That's my own belief. If you notice, when sports is not many people in some communities, when there's sports happening, you have less violence in those communities, and we have seen it. It has been tried and proven, you know. So it is something that we have to harness, and we have to really push as a country, and even in our own community as well. Sports get people together. You understand? Yeah, man, I got the link. I got the link. I got the link. Yes, yes, Jordan. I connected to you, Jordan. I connected to you, man. I think I connected to you, maybe last week or early this week. The last time after we were on Dion's live, I think the day after that, I connected to you. Yeah. But I mean, overall, we're having a good season, and we have to just be thankful for everything. But I didn't tell you, so we never intend to talk so long tonight, but we know how it goes sometimes when we come on and we start talk and thing. We just have to just give thanks. And I really appreciate you all for stopping by and, you know, just chatting with me and helping me to calm my nerves. And I just say we just need JPS to get a competition though. We need them to get a competition because if it starts to rain, we can look for similar to go away. We can definitely look. If it starts to rain, if you hear the thunder start roll, I have to say, oh Lord. After the other day they mash up how many people say them stuff mash up because of them. Hmm? What link you talking about? I'm not sure. You say you want the link. Not sure what link you're talking about, Jordan. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm back here. Saniki, thanks for joining us. We're about wrapping up now. Thanks, Dion. I had to go. I had to run for my son. Um, I had to run for my son to ask him to tell me what to do. That was the same thing he said, Dion. Just as I saw your message, he said, "Why don't you try going back into StreamYard?" Yeah, I'm a bit. Yeah, I was a bit. Hmm. Hi, Jay. So I had to do that. So Jay does stuff. You guys can connect with him as well. Um, yeah, that book seemed to have been fun though, Diane. If you were able to read it, you are able to. Jordan, I'm not gonna try it again because that made I try to find the link. Forgive you. As seconds may end up come off of it. Uh, I'm using my phone now, so I'm not really sure how to do some. I don't really know how to do all of that. I think the answer she was gonna show me how to let persons come up. I don't know how to do much of that. But how's your day, though, Saniki? How was your day? If you're still here, how was your day? How have you been? Did you watch the race? That's what we were talking about. Right, right, exactly, Dion. And we have to go get ready for bed, almost midnight. I can't make midnight catch up on YouTube. That's not a good thing. We have to go make midnight catch us praying, watching and praying, eh? I drop a prayer. Oh, you see the preview. Okay, understand. I had to do the replay, but it was a good one. But thanks for dropping by and thanks for stopping by. Diana Saniki, don't know if you are connected with her. She does some very good um artwork with things that you never seen before. I was really impressed when I saw the things that she does. They are very creative. So I think it's somebody you can check out and learn from. I like the fact that we can do that. It was on the road all day. It was a rough day because of the rain. Oh wow. I can understand. Sometimes when the rain comes, it kind of hold you back. You can't move as quickly and as fast as you would want to go. Trust me, I do understand. I actually had a very good day. It was nice and cool where I was today. I'm gonna share some of those. I'm gonna do some videos of them based on where I was. And but it started raining, but because we were in the pool, we never bother come out when it started raining. But by the time it didn't rain for very long, so it was really good after we left. So I came in back exhausted, ready to watch the race. So it was a good one for me. But happy to know that you got everything done and wanted to go and get some rest tonight. James Hudson is asking, Miss Trina, what's your best Jamaican oxtail and cabbage recipe? What's your best Jamaican oxtail and cabbage recipe? James, I don't eat oxtail. Um, I don't eat oxtail. As a child, I used to eat oxtail like every Sunday. I used to live with my aunt, and every Sunday I would eat oxtail. Or most Sundays, because she used to love to cook oxtail. And if you eat oxtail for Sunday dinner, you're gonna eat oxtail again for Monday. And I can tell you, after a while, when I started going to high school, after a while, it started upsetting my stomach. I had it so much because my aunt believes that on Sundays you're not to cook chicken. You only cook chicken on Sundays if you don't have no time to cook. But on Sundays you're supposed to cook oxtail, curry goat, roast beef or roast pork, and fish, and is a fish from the sea. She go into the seaside early in the morning to get a nice big fish, but she mostly cook oxtail. So I think after a while our stomach got tired of it. I used to eat like corned beef as well. Like every Thursday is corned beef and rice, or corned beef and cabbage and rice. But you say the oxtail, you had some oxtail in your feet and I don't know what to do with them. You can do oxtail and beans. You can do oxtail and beans. That's not normally very good. You can do oxtail and beans with some mashed potato. That should give you a nice good recipe, or some sweet corn. So you could do that with it. But I don't do it. I don't eat it. Saltfish. You need to check out my shorts that I just put up, and guess what that recipe is. That recipe you could actually use saltfish in it and make it good. The saltfish rundown. Yeah, what's the last recipe I have? Saltfish, you can make tons of things with saltfish. Saltfish is normally very good. I do lots of stuff with saltfish. And I did Sister Nikki give you a nice one, curry it with the beans and some pumpkin and Irish. See there, and do a one pot meal. So that's a great idea. For the saltfish, I do lots of stuff with saltfish. I do saltfish and baked bean. Have you ever tried saltfish and baked bean? That is one of my special when I'm in a hurry to go to work, because I carry my lunch to work. I cook and carry lunch to work most of the days. I do saltfish and baked meat. Normally, my go-to meal, saltfish and baked meat with banana, dumpling, and yam or rice, whichever one. Those are my go-to recipe. You can do saltfish rundown. You can do saltfish saltfish stew. So just like you have the stew peas and you use the pigtail or the chicken foot, you can actually use the saltfish, right? And we can also do the saltfish with fritters. So saltfish is a good one. Mm. Curried goat and fried plantains. Yeah, curried goat and fried plantains. Never had of curried goat and fried plantains, but right now I have one whole. I would have liked to know some things that I said I was gonna search out, but now that you're asking, James, um, I have a lot of ripe plantains because I had a plantain tree that fell down at the back of my yard. And now I had a lot of ripe plantains and I don't know what to do with some of them. I gave away some already and I have some that actually turning black. I put them in the fridge. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with them. Bye, Jordan. You can curry saltfish with black beans. Wow, curried saltfish with black beans. I have some black beans. I can probably try that recipe and see. Thanks for that idea, Saniki. I like that. So you see there, James, and your cabbage now, James. Your cabbage can use a whole cabbage. You have so much variety. You can even do curry cabbage. You can put curry on anything. You can actually do. There's one that I put on my channel with cabbage and eggs, cabbage and eggs. Nice, 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 nice. So you can have that for breakfast. You can have a cabbage alone. You can have cabbage and saltfish as well. You can mix a cabbage with your saltfish. You can mix a cabbage with your corned beef, right? You can just steam the cabbage and eat by itself, or you can use for the cabbage. You can use barbecue sauce, right? No, I've never had curry. No, man, Saniki, you have a whole recipe. You look like you love curry, Saniki. Me love curry too, but me never have curry tuna. But that should be nice. So one of my friends told me about cabbage, and she said whenever she makes cabbage, people always love it, and she used like barbecue sauce, and she will grate some ginger in it, and all of that. And she said, it is not everybody who have her cabbage. And I told her I want her to do it one of the days, take me a video and tell me what to do it. Thank you so much, James. Not a problem. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We were just here chatting a little bit about JPS. Are you from Jamaica? Where are you from, James? So you'll understand my pain when I talk about JPS. If you're from Jamaica, if you're a Jamaican, yeah. So we had yeah. So you have a whopper recipe, a lot of recipe you can use cabbage. You can mix it up, man, right? And you can eat it raw with your coleslaw and stuff. As a matter of fact, today I had so much cabbage. Every time I'm having a meal, when based on where I went, I had cabbage. I had white cabbage, I had the purple cabbage, and I just mix up the two of them together, and that was so nice, right? Diane left us already. James, I wanted to delete that comment that you use the word subscribe in here. We don't want YouTube to. So some of the words that we try not to use. So if you can delete that comment. Yeah, yeah, man, we're Jamaican. I just posted a Jamaican recipe on my channel. It is actually a YouTube short, and that's actually my mother-in-law who she sent a video of what she was doing. And I said, this is a nice recipe. I want to put it on my channel. And it was actually a mackerel rundown. Have you ever tried salt mackerel rundown? And it's actually basically mackerel with coconut milk, and you just cook it down. So as I was saying, you could use a saltfish. You could do the same thing, soak a saltfish, and then you cook down your coconut milk in it. You cook down your coconut milk with and you season up the coconut milk and with your tomato, your onion, your scallion, your garlic, and cook it down a bit. And then once you do that, then you're gonna add your saltfish and you let it simmer down. Let me tell you something, man. You need to try it and come tell me how it tastes. But thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jamaican food are the best, to be honest, if I'm thinking about going somewhere else to live, I'm saying to myself, how am I going to manage with the food? Jamaican food is the best. Even when I go to the hotels, I'm actually still looking for Jamaican food. I always looking to see what they have Jamaican, to be honest. Yes, I was saying the comment that you had that says you will subscribe because I don't want YouTube to think that I'm asking for sub to sub. So sometimes you'll get some. So we ask so certain words we try not to use when we're having live like these. I stopped cooking curry. I'm having allergic reaction to it. Okay, you had too much of it. Oh my! Listen, me love curry. Me love curry. So till but to be honest, and then my son come and he also love curry. But curry goat is one of my absolute favorite. But I don't really cook it at my house because my family says there's too much bone in it and they can't deal with the bone. So I don't cook it. But whenever I go out and I'm getting the real Jamaican curry goat, I have to definitely try that one. Yeah, so that's what I do. Yeah, man. But yes, James. To be honest, yeah, curry, Jamaican food are the best, man, are the best. Even it's I've never gone to any other country. Well, it's really just the US. Well, I've gone to maybe I think two small island. I've never gone to any KFC. Means a KFC terrible everywhere else except Jamaica. People go foreign and I carry KFC with them for people over foreign, and I couldn't imagine. I said, really, why would you want to do that? But they say it is the best. Jamaican food are the best. Are the best. We just know how to cook the things. Listen, man, I will turn and they talk about turning and I make fashion. We do that. Yeah, man. But it has been a good one though. Saniki and James, I know you joined us late, but it's time to go. It's almost midnight here in Jamaica, and I don't want midnight to catch me on YouTube. It's not a good look. I just came here to talk for half an hour and see I'm here almost 2 hours. But I'm really happy you guys joined me, and at least I've now met James. Thank you so much, James, for stopping by. I really appreciate you for stopping by. And we will chat then. Thank you so much, my friend, and thank you, Saniki. And thanks to Jordan, who has left already, and Randy. We were just having, and Marlon. Marlon, continue to support me. Really appreciate you. So, yes, so midnight, time for some prayer. We'll talk to the big man upstairs for the great day that we had, and for him to really just keep us through the night. So, bye, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback and the support.